Hello, it's Lynn from Lynn's Corner. And like I always tell you all, well, you know you get your motivational and inspirational tea from this channel. But like I always tell you all, I'm never going to come over here just to be what? Talking to be talking. I always come on here when I get either a download or a message. Now, I was watching one of my friend's videos who she does videos every Sunday. She's like the sister I didn't know she's like the sister that I didn't know was out there. I don't know if that makes any sense. Some of you'll get it, some of you won't. But anyway, so she did a video today, because she does a video every Sunday on her Instagram page. And she did a video and she was speaking about the word stop, just stop it. In terms of just, constantly running, doing this, doing that, accepting all different kinds of engagements, you know what I'm saying? If you got the time, oh yeah, I'm gonna do it. So her thing, her message was just stop doing it, running here and there, everywhere. And so when she said the word stop, it's so interesting because sometimes I watch something or read something and it's just one word that puts the download in my spirit. So her word was stop. But mine is, and I'm not even going to say I have a word, but something that has come to me is that we really, as people, and I know we mean well, and I posted something like this. It was a repost I did on Instagram. Anyway, I know we mean well, but we, as friends, call ourselves helping our friends when we see them doing something that we don't think they should be doing. We call ourselves helping them by telling them they need to stop doing that. You need to stop dealing with him. You need to stop dealing with her. You need to stop going over there. You need to stop running over there. You need to stop doing this, stop doing that, right? But let me ask you a question. I'm at work. I told you I work at a school. But let me ask you a question. Telling your friends that they need to stop doing this or that, going here, going there, stop dealing with that man, dealing with that woman, whatever. Have they stopped doing it because you said it? And let me say this, like I told my son, I said, you know what? You know why I stopped telling people to stop, and this is pertaining to relationships I'm talking about right now. I stopped telling people, or I try not to even get into telling people that they need to leave somebody alone. I did that one time about 10 years ago with a girlfriend. I told her, oh yeah, you with her and she's not this and she's not that and you can do better. Of course, I'm getting my eye right now. Anyway, you can do better than her and all of this. That girl cussed me and my son out. You hear me? From here to kingdom come. Cussed us out. Cussed me out, just went off on me. And I really genuinely at the time, something's in my eye, y'all, I'm sorry. I really genuinely at the time felt like I was helping her. I'm a little older and let me tell her what I see, because sometimes when we're older, we feel like we can, no, 9 times out of 10 when we're older, we can see some things our younger friends can't see. This is the point though. They gotta go through their own stuff. And just because you tell somebody you can see this, you can see that, that doesn't mean that they're supposed to stop that. I truly believe, back to what I said I told my son, that people need to do something until they themselves are tired of doing it. If people stop doing stuff based on what you say, they're going to do one of two things. They're either going to keep doing it and hiding it, or they're going to stop. Let's say you want them to stop dealing with a particular person. They're going to stop dealing with that person, but they're going to always want to be with them. So 9 times out of 10, they're going to get back with the person because they didn't leave. They did not leave because they wanted to, or that because they were ready to. They left at the prompting of you and maybe some other friends or family. You see what I'm saying? But you got to let people do what they're going to do. And they're going to stop when they get ready. They're going to leave the people alone. They're going to leave people alone when they've learned their lessons. You've already learned your lesson, and you may be able to see clear as day. But keep your mouth shut. Because if somebody is coming to you, and then I've read this a lot in comments. Oh, I tell you one thing, I'm gonna listen to the situation one time or two times, and that's it. I'm gonna tell them I don't want to hear nothing else about it. Okay. Okay. What happens when you are that type of friend? And that's fine if that's who you are. You don't want to hear because all your stuff is perfect and in line, and you don't never have to repeat any situations or any lessons more than twice because you got it going on like that. And if that's you, great. But sometimes people just want a listening ear, right? The non-perfect people, not the perfect people that get their lessons the first time and they don't need to keep talking about it. Because see, if you're not talking about it, you're holding it on the inside, which isn't good either. If you got a friend who thinks they can't come to you because you're going to be bashing them, they're not going to come to you. And then you're going to look up and all this has happened, and all this is going on. Well, you didn't tell me anything about it. You know why? Because you don't know how to handle the information. Now, if somebody's getting their behind whooped, that's a whole, I'm not talking about that. And anybody can tell you, if you're getting your behind whooped, if somebody's putting their hands on you, that's a whole different ball game. I'm not talking about that type of situation. But sometimes we just need to be there for people. Sometimes we just need to be someone's support. You know? And not that you're supporting the situation, but you're supporting your friend going through something. I've been through some things. I've been through a lot of things. And I remember, I can tell you the people who were genuinely supportive of me, and maybe not the situation, but they kept on encouraging me. And then I do remember several people who had some very negative things to say. And those things, it took me a while to get over the things that people said while I was down, struggling in a relationship that just was not emotionally or mentally healthy. So just think about that. Like, you got to kind of let people go through their stuff. And if somebody is already going through a terrible situation, do you want to be their light? Or do you want to add to the darkness that they're already experiencing on a daily basis mentally? Which one do you want to be? Right? So stop telling people what you need to leave him alone. You need to leave her alone. You need to stop going over there to that church. You need to leave that church alone. You need to leave your family alone. People will do stuff when they are ready and when they have learned their lesson and when they feel like it's time for them to stop doing that. I'm telling you, all the way up until I got cussed out by my friend, and I love her dearly, and we're friends to this day. And she feels terrible about the cuss out. But that's another thing I wanted to say. On the flip side of what I'm saying, if you find yourself defending your relationship, arguing with people, not speaking to people, speaking to loved ones and people that truly care about you behind a relationship, 9 times out of 10, that's not the relationship for you. But that's a whole nother story. let's go back to get back on the side I'm talking about. But yeah, stop telling people what they need to be doing. Stop telling them. If they ask you, you maybe can give them like a little blanket statement, but really it's up to you. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it seems like blah, 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 but it's up to you. It's not lying. You're not, all that. Because I'm the type of person, I tell people the truth. I know you've heard that because that's not me. I tell people the truth. I tell them what it is. Okay. And those same people who do all that, because I'm just me, this is me, this is me. You say something to them, they devastated. You tell them the truth, they are devastated for that. Can you believe she said that to me? Devastated. Let's be kind to one another. Let's be patient with one another because maybe it's not now, but there have been times when people have had to be patient with you. I know people have had to be patient with me for years. I was in this crazy relationship for years, and people had to be patient with me. They were not. I had one girlfriend that was patient with me, and I love her dearly for that. She made me believe that there was really light at the end of the tunnel because I couldn't see it. But every time I talked to her, she encouraged me, encouraged me, encouraged me. I don't know if she got tired of encouraging me or not, but she did it. And you want to be that friend, the encourager. And if you can't do it, just tell somebody, hey, I don't have the capacity to handle this particular situation when it comes to you. So can we not talk about it? That's better than sitting up bashing somebody. And so what I have done is try to show grace with my friends who maybe not be in the best. Even my children who maybe not be in the best situation or the best whatever. I try to show grace. Everybody deserves grace. And everybody deserves grace more than just once. They don't just stop deserving grace because you think they don't deserve any more grace. And when you get to the point where you feel like, hey, you know what? She ain't listening. Just tell the person, I don't have the capacity to discuss this situation any further. Okay? I see it's 12 minutes. It's my lunch break. But I just wanted to drop that gem. Stop telling people what to do. Stop telling people who to leave, who alone. Don't go to that job no more. Stop going to that church. You need to leave that family member alone. Stop doing that. Be somebody's light. Be somebody's encourager. And if you can't handle it, just tell them what I say. I don't have the capacity. But show grace. Show grace with people. And a lot of times the people that don't show grace with others, they don't show the grace with others because they're not showing grace with themselves internally. So you have a great day. See you soon.